keep forgetting I can call Ambrosia.
The tent is where Layla said it would be.
Yes, but who awaits us inside?
Inspect skiff.
A boat. No prizes for guessing who that belongs to. It's empty. Why am I not surprised? The embers are still warm.
It's recent.
So you're Sid.
Who this? Looks like she could be a dominant.
I suppose I must be. Which means you have me at a disadvantage.
Apologies. I am Shula.
Shula?
Tributary of Mysidia. Final haven of the Motes of Water.
The motes of water.
The very tribe into which it was believed Leviathan's dominant was born. A people notable for their sapphire eyes and ivory hair. Yes, that would be impossible, since the tribe famously...
Vanished.
Vanished. Was exterminated. Despite the best efforts of both church and state, we are still very much alive.
What do you mean Leviathan is as well?
Hidden from good Kriegers faithful for over a century.
Oh, so they actually never...
With Leviathan's dominant.
They kept it safe for 100 years.
That wave out there. What do you know of it?
The surge. Only that it's been there a long time.
Since the fall of Drake's Eye almost a century ago. Some claim the two are connected, but none can speak with any certainty.
So in other words, you know nothing.
Basically. Yeah.
Not that I'll hold it against you. The wave was raised by Leviathan in an act of rage. Moments before the waters were stayed, and the icon and its dominant bound within.
And you want us to?
Rescue him. Yes. You see,
Oh, Shula's not the dominant.
told me about a certain outlaw with a singular knack for putting unruly dominants in their place.
We have got all the other ones. Yes.
Ours is about as unruly as they get. For years, we've searched for someone who could hold their own against an icon. Someone just like you. So what do you say? Will you help us?
Yeah, but
What exactly did your dominant do to warrant this punishment?
we might absorb the dominant in the process.
He do. He committed the greatest crime one of his kind can.
Oh.
He was born.
Why is that a crime?
But he deserves a better fate than the one my people forced upon him. He deserves to be free.
As do we all. Very well. Far-fetched though your tale may seem, something tells me you speak in earnest. So we will do what we can for your dominant. But first, you will tell us everything you know about him and the means of his imprisonment.
I can do better than that. I can show you. Care to take a trip across the bay? My people await you there.
Lead the way.
All right, you might want to hold on to something. We're coming up on the wall, and passing through can take a bit of getting used to.
I don't see any wall.
Of course you don't. That's the point. It's a glamour woven by our ancestors to keep our village hidden from prying eyes.
Oh.
But don't take my word for
So
it.
it's a cloak.
Watch.
That makes a lot of sense.
That was worse than a slug of Bacchus wine.
Clive, the sky.
It's blue, but how is that possible?
You do know what a glamour is, don't you? Ours just happens to work both ways, and a good thing too. I wouldn't fancy staring at those sickly clouds every day.
I gotta replay this on PC.
Watch yourself, Sid. This path can be treacherous.
Wow.
More for the sheer drop than for the beasts who prowl it.
Thank you for the warning. And please, call me Clive. Sid is an alien.
But I have no...
Pretty spectacular. That is a static background.
Is that so?
Is it? No, stuff is moving. That's not static. The cliff might be, but the waterfall in the background's not. Pretty nice. Ooh.
I was wondering when they'd pick up our scent.
Okay. How the fuck? Okay, so X. Dodge is no. That's
Axe and spells
okay.
myself
Okay.
then.
Oh, dodge is R1. Okay. Let me just keep away from you lot whilst I charge up. Bahamut. Let's go. I miss this. I miss it.
Early.
Yeah, the best things about 16: boss battles, combat, music, and Clive. Those are the best things, and they're so good as well. I say that FF7 Rebirth, the things that we love about that is music, characters, combat, locations. Don't get me wrong. There's a couple of really good locations in 16, but the majority of them are a little bit empty. There's not a lot going on. Also, the story of FF7, the story of FF16 is a little bit. Starts off really well, but then it goes downhill a little bit.
We're almost at the summit.
Don't think that's the summit. There's stuff above us.
It's not what I expected.
Welcome, my friends, to Mysidia.
Wow. This is definitely the most beautiful location in the game.
It's
By
been
far.
a long time since I saw the north looking so
Alive. How
I'm
is-
sure you have plenty of questions.
See, we just had more locations like this, it would have been so much
I
better.
expect we could all do
in the
with
game.
a rest. Our humble village is only a short way from here. If you'd care to accompany me. Let's get ourselves in front of a fire.
This is what I
I'll tell you
imagine.
everything you need to know.
This is what I imagine Medeal looking like. That little part there in the middle is what I imagine Medeal's going to look like in FF7 Part 3. But this location's amazing.
it's beautiful. Shula.
Wow.
We aim to keep it that way.
Definitely the best location. Look at this, man. PC's gonna do this full justice. Lush is luscious. Feed it, shift beat. Let's go. It's not doing much damage. Okay. Let's try this. Oh yeah. Cool.
If the surge was an act of rage,
One wonders what prompted it.
This is... I mean... This is better looking than FF7. I'm sorry. At least Rebirth. It's better looking than that. This needs a pro enhancement so badly. And I think it'll do the game wonders. It needs a patch for that.
On evening tides.
Does morning's light return?
Passcode.
Open the gates! The tributary is home!
Ooh. This is nice.
Outsiders? Well, I never. Look at the size of that dog.
All right
The
now.
toggle's a big boy.
Back to your
I want to go up there. There's so much to see. It's massive. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. It's Muck. Oh shit. Okay. Oh. I forgot we could parry. Oh, shh. Staggered. Let's go. That did not do much. Get one more. Oh no. Quick. Come on, keep going. There we go. That's a tough enemy.
I can smell the sea.
It's not far now.
How will we reach the surge?
We'll follow the coastline north. There's a bridge that'll take us across to the cape.
Pretty stunning. What's that for, though? Big tortoise.
This won't be easy.
No, I'm running. No, not with my health.
Might I inquire about the ray of light?
It's what prevents the surge from being reclaimed by the sea.
It's coming after me.
Wallis.
It's coming after me. Shit. Alright, we're gonna have to.
You said before that the child is bound within the surge.
I'm guessing that beam of light
Have you yet
points
to tell us
towards
how we're
him.
meant to reach him? I trust we won't have to hold our breath.
No. The surge wraps around the cape without engulfing it. If we continue to its tip, there is a path down to the seabed. And the wave's origin.
All right. It won't be the first dominant we've met at the bottom of the ocean.
That is true.
Does the light point the way to the child?
It does indeed.
Ooh. Okay, Leviathan, I see you.
Look at all the droplets of water suspended in midair.
Where they have remained untouched by time for 80 summers.
It's not right.
No. It's not.
There. Up ahead.
Ooh, big crater.
Down in the center. Follow me.
That's the baby.
He's still primed.
That's Wallius.
I'll never forget my first priming. The fear. And I was old enough to understand what was happening. One can only imagine how this poor child felt.
We remember Joshua. Always remember.
He is the victim of an unforgivable sin. Committed by people who saw him as nothing but a means to an end. He must be so frightened.
Then I'll ease his burden.
You don't mean?
Gonna kill him.
I'm not going to hurt him.
Oh.
Contrary to the tales, I don't go around killing dominants for no reason. What if I told you there was a way to remove Wallis's icon?
Yep.
I tell you, you were a madman.
It's hard to believe, I know. But it can be done. Though, it isn't without its risks. Part of the icon remains no matter what.
So, it might still come to violence.
I don't know. It depends on the dominant. I've seen things end well, and I've seen things spiral out of control. But I do know one thing. If we turn our backs on this child, there will be no end to his suffering. And I think that a worse fate than the alternative. Don't you?
Why are we whispering?
Very well. Do what you must. And whatever happens, I will own the consequences.
Don't be afraid, little one. Let me bear
Careful,
the weight.
Clive. Careful.
Hush now. It's going to be all right.
Is it done?
No, not yet.
I think so. I can feel the icon inside me. But something's wrong.
Uh-oh.
He wasn't just afraid. He was angry. All right. Let's see what you've given me.
Give me Leviathan powers. Uh-huh. Only Leviathan abilities available during this battle. What? Okay, well... Fuck. Okay.
Is that Leviathan?
No, just like but a formidable adversary nonetheless. Let's try.
Oh shit. Oh, you have a gauge. Okay.
Oh, look. It has friends.
Oh, infinite. Say less. Oh. Shoot you. Ah. Okay. So it just becomes a gun. Fuck. Prime. That's not good. That's not good. Torgal, hear me, please. To me, boy. I'm hurt, Torgal. To me, boy. Ah! I'm hurt, Torgal. To me, boy.
I failed.
God damn it. Why can I only use... Why can I only use the Leviathan abilities?
Is that Leviathan?
No, just an eggy. But a formidable adversary nonetheless.
Oh, look. It has friends.
Fuck.
Come on. I needed that.
Eddie? Eddie! No. Come on.
Nice try.
Keep going, keep going.
Well done, Torgal.
Thank you, Joshua. Oh shit.
Nice try.
Oh, I should have dodged. He's dead.
Finished.
I can't wait to hear that in Tekken. Okay.
Is everyone all right?
He seems calmer now.
You said Walius was frozen in time. But he knew we were here. How?
I don't know. He's never reacted to anything or anyone. Until now.
Because he senses the other
Child has been
icons.
bound for nigh on a century. If he has been conscious from the first, we must remove the seal at once.
It's not that simple. I wish it were, but... there's more to this tale. It would be better if I explained back at the village.
I see. Then let's return before it gets dark.
So Wallace has just been sitting there for 100 years.
Well, yes.
As a baby.
Right.
Wow.
To understand the spell which binds Walius, you must first know who we are. And
Could have told us that
what drove our
first.
forebears to commit such an atrocity. This tapestry is our story, the one that brought us here.
Ooh, law time.
After generations of wandering, my people sought refuge in northeastern Storm, some 170 years ago. But in exchange for our safety, the Gregorian Church demanded we renounce our faith and branded us heretics when we could not.
To be exterminated, as a lesson to others.
And so was it chronicled in the imperial histories, for anything less would have made the Church seem weak. Yet a handful survived. The few who did fled north and west, and in doing so discovered two things that would forever shape our fates. The first was an old legend, revealing how to make your very own Mother Crystal.
I've heard that one before.
Yes, yet it gave them new hope, however false. Our ancestors convinced themselves that they could recreate the divine if they could only find a strong enough heart. A living being capable of channeling torrents of ether. And the heavens provided.
A dominant. Well, yes.
They'd stumbled across a nostrum in an ancient ruin, which they believed could provoke a sudden outpouring of a creature's ether, meant to enrage his icon. Leviathan would have destroyed everything, had our people not made their second important discovery. A means to stop time itself.
Yeah, how did they do that?
Where did they find that? The Northerners had no such magics, or they would have used them.
When our ancestors first arrived, the land was uninhabited, save for an old witch who lived on the highest peak. Her body had been consumed by the curse, a cruel payment for her long years of service to the Northern Thanes. So desperate were they to prevent the fall of Drake's Eye, they'd forced her to devise a spell to stop time.
But Drake's Eye did fall.
It did. When she finally perfected the necessary magics, it was already too late. As punishment for her failure, the Thanes exiled her to this forsaken place to live out the few days she had left. Knowing her suffering, our ancestors cared for her as best they could, and in return, she gifted them her spell. That even though she should die, her legacy might live on. So armed with both the knowledge of the ancients and the secrets of time, our ancestors settled upon an ambitious plan. they would create a new Mother Crystal and enchant it that it might endure for all eternity.
Wow.
Thus would our people's wandering, our suffering, finally end, and prosperity visit us once more. And all it would require was the sacrifice of a single child. A small price to pay, or so they believed.
Another victim of man's blind reliance on the Mother Crystals. So we know the seal source. How do we break it and restore the flow of time?
Do you recall the Dome of Light on top of the cliffs to the west? Inside lie the ruins of an old temple. It was there that the witch built the Vare, a conduit of sorts that channels her remaining ether into the Surge. But it's been a long time since anyone set foot in the place. And now there are others who claim it as their own.
Then we shall go prepared for a fight. That said, it may be best if one of us stays behind.
You think the village could be in danger?
We saw the ether flow from Wallius in all directions, but only encountered a single familiar. There will be more. And should even one make its way here, I doubt the walls could hold it back for long.